Hey, welcome back to Pineland Cottage. It's been a little while since we've posted anything, and just wanted to give you a quick update on what we're doing now. You can see behind me we've got a little bit more construction going on. Things are kind of moving pretty fast now. We've got plumbing, electrical, HVAC, low voltage wiring going in, and you'll be able to see now it looks like a bomb's gone off in our house, but they're getting things in, like in the garage here. We've gotten all the outlets and things run, and really coming along. The other update too is that unfortunately I decided to fire myself as the builder and hire a local builder to help take over, and that's what's gotten the job pushed along a little bit quicker and more efficiently for us. Well, let's go in and take a look at the progress that we've made so far. All right, so as you can see, we've got electricians and low voltage people over here. And if Braden, if you want to kind of pan around, you can kind of see some of the work that's going on in the walls. So this here is our pocket doors are gone in now. As you may remember, these were wide openings, and now we're basically framing in to them, and they're actually metal. So we shouldn't have any problems with these ever giving way or sagging, the pocket doors. So the door will actually slide into the wall this way here. And yeah, so this would be the doorway now going into the butler's pantry. And then we've got another pocket door over here that goes into the dining room as well. So now these big openings have closed in a little bit. You can kind of see the more defined space. They've run all of the electrical over here on this wall for our kitchen. We'll have a double oven here. We'll have a cooktop and everything here that they've got a power down there for, outlets above on the countertops. It's like 90-something degrees outside in the middle of May now. Well, not middle, I guess the beginning of May. But as you walk in, it's surprisingly cooler by probably 10 or 15 degrees in here than it is outside. And that's because we went ahead and did all of our spray foam insulation, what we could now. So it really makes a big difference, even working in this environment. But it'll make a huge difference when we actually get the house closed in and drywalled in and start running the heat and air conditioning. So it'll make the house very efficient. But if you can start at a lower temperature point, you don't have to heat and cool the house quite as much. So it's nice. And of course, we actually have some of these doors open, for them to come in and out of and work in and out of. So we've got heat coming in here, but it's still really cool in here too. So, which is nice. And they got a few fans here, keep a little breeze going on, but it's not that bad. Normally it's like a sweat box in here because the heat just comes through the house because there's no insulation usually in this stage. But we did it a little differently. So, and if you check out the butler's pantry here, let me move this ladder out of the way. One of the other things we've got going on is we got all these brackets on the wall. So we'll have open shelving that'll look like floating shelves. And these brackets are super strong and already mounted to the framing. So the shelves won't come down.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How do you get drywall over that?
So they'll just have to notch the drywall out and slide it over. That might even get lucky and have a seam here and then just have to notch it. But yeah. Come on out front, let me show you. We got a little siding mock-up out here. So we got a little siding mock-up over here, just to kind of show you some details of what we're doing for the siding. So the siding actually would sit off the wall. It's not going to be attached directly to the wall. And we're putting these batten strips up. And then on the top and bottom of these batten strips will be this, what they call a rain screen airflow system. So the bugs and things don't get up in here, and it keeps the airflow going. And I just realized that they put this in upside down. Yeah, they get that one right. But this is just a mock-up. They'll take it back down and get it right. So, but then the window trim, see kind of the details of the window trim. Nice window seal here. It'll all be PVC, so no maintenance. but you know, beefier, nicer window trim and everything than normal. Here's the siding. It's a lap siding that has a 5/8 inch thickness at the bottom, so it's real thick at the bottom, not like a hardy plank, but it will be no maintenance like hardy plank. And then we got the corner trim here that's mounted, and then we have to do all the eave details and stuff up on the eave. So it is going to start coming together here in the next, you know, 2 or 3 weeks in the next month. So this is just a few things on the outside. The guys are putting some outlets and things in the wall here on our porch. I don't know if we went upstairs before. Let me show you upstairs real quick. So nice and quiet up here too. You can hear the noise change because we got all the insulation up here or closer to it. But we got all of our HVAC equipment in. So we got air handlers, dehumidifiers, and this piece right here, this piece of equipment is our lungs of the house, basically. Since we're building so airtight, you want to make sure you bring in fresh air and get stale air out. So this is called an ERV, exchange recovery ventilator. So it exchanges the air for you. So we got ducts that actually go to the outside of the house that brings air in and then pushes air back out. And it's conditioned and filtered. And we got 3 different compact units for HVAC with the dehumidifier and filters, almost like hospital grade filters. And then we've got another unit that's hanging from the ceiling over here. That's up just for the upstairs. And then over here, let me show you this pretty cool thing. So over here in the full bath, we actually have our high-tech tub. Nice back massage jets and whirlpool jets, air tub, lights. It's even got a little stereo system built into it. So that'll be neat when we get all that put together. And of course, this is the media room where we'll have basically a wall here full of projection TV, and then seating back here for Gamecock away games or any sporting events, birthday parties for Hayden or whatever. So yeah, remember it's 2 inches of closed cell and then 6 inches or more of open cell on top. Just trying to get all these little details right of where things go and how things are placed, and because once it's in the walls and you cover it up, it's hard to go back and fix it later. So we get to check out the spaghetti noodles we got going on over here. Check this out. Just a little bit of electrical work. Yeah. We got that going on. That's electrical. And then we'll also have over here where this is labeled panel 1 and panel 2, we'll actually have our low voltage wiring, the lighting automation system here as well. So it's really neat because all of your power and everything is here, but then all your lighting is in a different panel. And if you ever wanted to change how lights are switched and what lights are connected to one another, it's really easy to change it later because all you got to do is change it in the panel here. You don't have to run new wire to the lights or anything. You just change it in the modules on the panel. You can come this way here. And of course, this is another pocket door here, and this is the laundry room. This is also another pocket door going into the closet in the master room. Yeah. And then let me show you. Check all this out. This is all the low voltage wiring that's going to go in the house. Just a few wires. So you got internet, you got the lighting, switching, you got security, you got TV, audio, video stuff. So it's just a few spools of wire. I thought it might just take only that much wire, not all of this.
That's crazy.
So, yeah. And It's gonna get interesting. And then we got these little. This will be really neat. We got these little cool what we call wall smart panels. So these actually get mounted in the wall, and then things like our Josh AI system, the drywall will actually come up to around flush with this, and then the little beacon that Josh AI has fits nice and flush in here. So it's what we call a flush trim kit, and we've got that also for our stuff that's overhead that we'll be seeing, like our network boxes and all that stuff. So should look nice and flush and seamless.
So you caulked the bedroom.
Oh yeah, that's a part of the insulation detail. I didn't do that. The insulation guys did that, but it's trying to air seal it as best it can. Hopefully I did a good enough job on the outside that's just really, this is typical code, right? So typically you don't have your outside taped up like we've got it taped up. So in order for them to try to air seal it as best they can, they try to run a bead of caulk around on the inside before they do drywall, which kind of partly works, but caulking dries up and breaks open over time, and so as much as it's a good attempt, it's not as good as what we did on the outside. So if you can get it air sealed up on the outside, this is really not even necessary.
That's for when you film reels.
Yeah.
Doesn't latch anymore.
So yeah, that's not really even necessary because the way we have it sealed up on the outside. But an inspector comes through, they want to see stuff that they are familiar with and is still up to code for them, which everything we're doing is way above code anyway. And then these are speakers and things that will go in the walls and ceilings. And then these are the lighting panel pieces that will go in over there where those lighting panels are designated for. Just a little update, and hopefully you're excited to see some of the progress here as much as I am. The one thing too is that you won't be seeing this until after it's all finished. We have to kind of go off the air a little bit. We have a new partner that we're working with, and we can't be sharing any of our details on live video as it's going on, but you'll find out more about that as time goes on, and hopefully by the time you see this, you'll already know about it ahead of time. But we appreciate everybody being interested in our project, and just excited to share it with you. Hopefully this project can be something where we can have friends and family over, and even community events, do some fundraisers here maybe, because it's a beautiful lot, and hopefully we'll make this a showcase house where we can give some tours and just be something for more than just me and Hayden, and allow other people to see what we did here, and just excited to share it with you. So we appreciate all the following, and just hate that there's a gap in time here, but you'll understand why further along. But again, we just appreciate all the help and excitement around the project. So take care.